My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Aethermancer. Do I want to see the knights? Give me a random NPC. I still have a bunch of abilities I want to roll away, and I'm just hoping I see Lily. Lily? 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 Lily! Will re-roll a trait of a monster? Absolutely. Evasion Mastery is helpful right now. Perfect Edge is helpful right now. Martial Prowess is also... Purge Punishment, yes. Return to Ether, yes. Taunt, yes. Critical Hybridization, yes. Critical Ether, yes. Hunt, yes. Okay, so least of all, probably Critical Ether, I think. Moloko lose Critical Ether. I rolled away from Sleight of Hand. And there it is again. Vigorous Edge. Your allies gain 15% additional crit chance for each regeneration stack on them. For every attack, consume 1 regeneration. No. And for every 3 consume regenerations. This is all bad. I'm going to take Vigorous Edge. I'm not happy about it. I'm going to have to find, like, more regeneration support if I want that to actually mean anything to me.
In the last battle, what did Commander Torment stand his ground against inside the Forbidden Fortress?
Gauntland.
Since the liberation of Monsterkin at the hands of monster deities, Gauntland's hatred for mankind silently grew. Monsterkin silently grew. Eventually it culminated in a brutal war, Vigil's last. After the sudden disappearance of the monster deities from Vigil, the once proud city's status steadily declined, while Gauntland slowly began to rebuild its empire. Eventually, Gauntland amassed all its forces and successfully raised most of Vigil over the span of the bloodiest war in history, without Sol's involvement. Armed with his experimental equipment, Commander Torment and his soldiers fought fiercely, holding the fortress for as long as they could. Yet, in the end, even they fell to Gauntland's overwhelming army. It took Aquelius stepping in to end it by decree, declaring the former holy city sacred, thus forbidding Gauntland from further spoiling or conquering it.
We should have stepped in so much sooner.
You eventually did, and that's what matters.
Nee? Let's take these monsters up here, I think, first. Oh! Nyx! I hadn't even seen her yet. This is one of the characters that was offered to us to start the entire game with. What does she do? Toxic Tides. When this monster receives or applies a heal, apply poison to the enemy with the lowest amount of poison. And also, when you attack, heal. Okay. Seems absolutely fine. Let's pop out 2 Force to all allies. Also happily long slash everyone. Yeah, definitely can't let that action come out. Unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of Lamentations of Lament here. Lamentations of Woe, rather. Yep. That's going to be really, really, really bad. I'm very scared. Fully redirecting the enemy and got a lot of poise. Honestly, Flame Skewer is promising to just delete an enemy from the field. Do it. Get them out of here. Jewel Cutter will also stagger here, in doing so preventing any Retali-eight ability. And I'll use Polar Wind to take that enemy out. In doing so, giving myself a force, so I get to dodge the first hit of this drown. Oh, it's not drown, it's Blood Drain. Oh, I'm glad I avoided the first hit of it. Yikes. Pretty sure we're going to be able to finish this off pretty easily. Not Flame Skewer, though. Yeah, let's stagger this enemy so I don't even have to concern myself with the fact that they're trying to hit me. Perfect. I will capture one of those one of these days. Days, sadly not. Oh my god, now I have a blank memento right after I... Okay. As long as I get one more thing that I can catch before the end of the run, I'm fine with it. I just don't want to end a run with blank mementos. Ever. Well, I guess at least until I have almost all of the creatures in the game. Shifted? Shifted Jin. I do not have you yet. Time to catch you. I'm not very good at responding to your particular... what you call it? Your element. Good, that way. That took way too long. Unstable Charm causing the Reflective Strike is... a Reflective Trap Strike, rather, is my best way of dealing earth damage. How about a quick Jewel Cutter to get that enemy set up? Oh, I already used the thing this turn. I was like, what the heck? Aquatic Armor for even more force. Nice heal, nerd. And That's the Shifted Djinn. Dodge, Purge, Ether. Ooh. Quite appealing, actually. I've still got 2 redirect on... Oh, okay, that's the way we do it. I'll just delete someone with Moloko. Also gaining some additional resources, including some wilds. Which is going to be important, because I need to use Unstable Charm. And getting Force on all allies is great. Unfortunately, we consume that stack of Force immediately on Moloko. Reflective Trap takes us all the way to a stagger on their Naga before the end of the turn. I'm going to use a Polar Wind here, just to get some additional force out on the party, so this Flame Skewer is bigger. And then you are more than welcome to Electric Jolt all of your remaining living allies, Sphinx. Terrifying. Another Flame Skewer for 52, and that'll take him. Make Moloko's level up here. On water action from any ally, apply regeneration to the ally with the lowest amount of regeneration. So that means Unstable Charm and Explosive Rush both generate that, which then they have 15%. It's not good. It's not good. Side crits. Monster psychic attack is always critical. Yuck. I'm honestly on the edge of just changing Moloko for someone else. It's I haven't got enough rerolls to really see good things on you at the moment. If I had the ability to rebirth it here, like removing all of its corruption, changing it to a new monster, that kind of thing, I'd absolutely be leaving it the opportunity. Gotta focus on the Naga first. Too terrifying to leave that alive. That said, I'll take the opportunity the Reflective Trap is granting us on the first turn. Unstable Charm causes enough responses to the enemy that I purge both of their special actions this turn. Perfect. And all of them are going to be attacking our Naga. I suppose I could throw out Polar Wind. Also just go basic attack. The only problem is then I leave with no force. So miss out on Fearless response. Yeah, this is better. I do feel like Chernobog is probably going to cut through me right now. This is all going great, but someone should probably keep the Naga alive. Throw a monster flask at that problem. Thank you for another brilliant opportunity to reflect. Get damage. Flame Skewer was enough to take out the remaining Scorpion, and there goes the Naga. Jin and Naga now hit their final aura. I desperately need these to be incredible. Let's look at Naga's first. On dedicated support action, a thing I don't do. Tactical shields. Allies with 7 or more shield gain 1 damage and 15. Nope. Don't shield my allies. Safeguard. Sure. Corruption Cleanse 2. If at the end of the turn the monster has less than 8 shield, shield equal to the difference. Yikes. On dedicated support action, trigger regeneration on all allies. Then apply 1 force to each ally that had regeneration trigger this way. I literally don't even have the regeneration giving thing anymore. Whenever an ally evades a hit, boom. I'm taking it, and I'm not looking back. Solve. Debuff Cleanse 2, as well as Cleanse 3 combat. Corruption from himself. Yeah, I'll put that on the gym. I'm gonna go random NPC. Again, I'm fishing for Lily. I don't even know if I can get this, considering we just got Lily earlier from random NPC as well. It's Mern. Lost in thought. Oh, I was just thinking about another plantation here. The sunlight's beautiful. From up here, you can barely make out the void's influence. It is very present, though. I'd strongly advise against it, at least until the void's properly dealt with. For the health of your crops, but most importantly, for you. Oh, don't be overly dramatic, Theory. I need to figure out the voice for this character again. But the constant rearrangement could mess with my implants. True, guess this has to wait. Random experience. Give it to Moloko. You can use this to change someone's traits. Or perks, rather. Honestly, like healing +1 on Moloko, easy replace. Ether +1, perfect. Yeah, an additional ether at the start of the turns is exactly the kind of thing that I'm looking for. I can use Garden Protector to remove all of Naga's corruption. Wait, is that reusable? Oh, so it is. I guess maybe there is some value in having as much, as many rather as I do. My first turn secured. Reflective Trap, Unstable Charm is great opening when I can get it. Especially considering all of these enemies are going to be attacking us this turn. Ideally, I don't stagger them, so they do get to still attack me. Perfect. Another Explosive Rush triggers another Reflective Trap. We end our turn, get 8 shields because we didn't have any shields at the end of the turn. Hey, nice. It's a lot of wind ether we got out of that as well. Yeah, let's take the heal and shield of all allies. Then I can set up Reflective Trap again and just push the metal to the metal. Heck, I don't even have to worry about their responses. Literally, everyone's going to be staggered by the end of this turn. What the hell? Plus 5 damage for every stack of force. Why is it doing 90 damage right now when I have 1 stack of force? Can anyone tell me that? Because it seems like sometimes when I have a lot of force, that is way less impactful than I thought it was going to be. And sometimes when I have no force, it's randomly way too impactful. That Naga's going down. Pretty easy here now. Wild. Two by 7 Fire Wind against target enemy on crit additionally deals a 1/9 damage to the enemy with the lowest health that didn't receive additional damage this way yet. Energizing Strike to give you regeneration, or Temporal Borealis. Apply Psychic to self and reactivate target ally. I mean, Psychic to self reactivate target ally is probably much more effective than most of the things that you're doing. Cutting Wind didn't end up finding anything that made Cutting Wind a really good pickup. Yet, at least. Well, I am being offered the Witch again. What the hell is that pumpkin? Oh my god, that's also a rare monster. I've literally have I even seen you? I don't even know if I've seen you a single time, friend. Well, except for, again, the opening where we were offered to take either Nyx, the frontliner here, Sharoof, or Jotun. It is called Minakawa. First hit of each attack of this monster deals 1 additional damage for every 2 buff stacks on it, and shield self equal to that amount. Neat. You know, I'm gonna reactivate the Djinn on the top line. Then I'm gonna use deck of cards. Perfect. Which ends up giving us enough. Oh, I mean, it missed a little, unfortunately, here. I'm gonna drop 2 force on all allies. And hell, I'll even end by using aquatic armor for even more force. Because like I go through 3 force this turn just in responding to enemies, but I also... Do I trigger any others? No, I'm not going to trigger Psychic. Oh yes, the Reflective Trap as well. Okay, yeah, I go through all of it. Oh, this is actually great. We have exactly 1 stack of force for the final one here in order to make sure I get both my Fearless and Reckless attacks. Sorry, Fearless and Reflective attacks. And we would have gotten a huge amount of energy over the course of that turn, including the ability now to nuke a target, and realistically I do think I need to just Flame Skewer to try and remove the Lamentations from the field. Yeah, Long Slash was quite well set up there. Great, well set up for another Flame Skewer again next turn, and then pretty much anything we could just whistle in the direction of Minakawa and take him out then. Skull. Whenever this monster applies a debuff, 20% chance to apply another. We don't really do debuff heavy stuff. I don't think it's better than anything we're holding at the moment. One of the Vigil's magical creations, a fruit which allows one to cultivate their own inner abilities. Fittingly, it's called a cultivation. Choose one of your monsters to receive cultivation, then choose one of its type. On the next level up, the chances for that skill are increased in appearance, and there will be at least one Maverick skill. I kind of want to give this to Moloko, because you getting like a hybrid skill, and the skills could be a trait, right? I'm going to give that to Moloko. I want something of the critical subtype. Gets 2 experience right now. Next time I fight, which, like, even if I don't have another fight in this floor, and I'm pretty sure I don't. Aren't I supposed to fight 3 enemies in each location? Did I somehow miss, like, a Jinn revealing itself to fight or something like that? I will spend 2 to cleanse Moloko there, just because I can, and I want to, and then I did. Yeah, no, that's all the enemies there, which is fine, because even if I only have Hecatoncheires after this, I can level up on that. Okay. Lily, we need to roll a trait. It's got to be Moloko still. The rest of these have some usage. Oh, God. Naga Safeguard, though. Vigorous Edge needs to be replaced. I'm gonna replace it on Naga, actually. Get rid of that Safeguard. While this monster has force, it has +2 defense and takes 1 less corruption from enemy attacks. +2 defense means 2 less damage from each incoming hit. Which is good. Is it incredible? Is it something to write home about? No. It's good. Damn it. Yeah, no blank memento, unfortunately. I get to see the shifted Hecatoncheires, but I don't get to catch it. In terms of artifacts, first off, let's just start getting power on our Naga constantly. The more I can interrupt the enemy, the better off we'll be. I think I'm still going to do Reflective Trap. Oh my god, it gave me water as the free additional energy. That's huge. Though I'm going to take the opportunity to generate some more resources, knowing how long this fight's going to go. Again, I think I just go overboard with all of the self-hit stuff. If nothing else, it'll purge a huge amount of the enemy. Sure. 47 damage meteor, why not? I'll take this opportunity to drop a Jewel Charm on the field. Honestly, just expending more ether is really good for us as well. Reactivate an ally. Yeah. Then we can reactivate the Naga, who already has all of those Retali-eight hits ready. That's a lot of energy spent in a single turn. Also, the enemy being on turn 2 and half health does not escape my sight. Reset action summon, and now you use 100-handed for the first time. Oh, that's a lot of attacking, actually. Please slow down. Seriously, my Naga is out of health. Please slow down. I'm gonna have to pop a heal on my Naga the only way I know how. I go Jewel Charm into Unstable Charm. And then like a big aquatic armor. Which caused me to take fire damage, which then caused me to respond to the enemy. Yay. This Flame Skewer is now 25. Where? Why? Why are you 25 damage? Plus 5 damage for every stack of force. So you're not counting your allies. Then why were you 90 before? Confounding stuff. Let's go into Temporal Borealis then. Get myself an Unstable Charm. Then I will apply 2 Force to all allies, and then I'm also going to apply another Force to all allies. Via Polar Wind. The idea in general, I guess, being that we'll start the next turn and then drop a giant Flame Skewer on the enemy. increasingly, I feel like we're going to do pretty fine in this fight, and then we're going to die to Cherno. Well, at least it's doing 85 damage this time. Take him out with the Polar Wind. All right, Moloko. I need you to re-roll your regen crit relation skill. And I need it to be the sickest skill of all time. Can you do that for me? +3 crit damage at the start of combat and whenever an enemy is staggered, apply 1 force to self. Honestly, it's better than Vigorous Edge. Assault Shield. On crit, shield the ally with the lowest amount of shield for 3. I'd love to do that. Moloko doesn't crit that much, unfortunately, because I don't have much access for Sidekick on you. I guess I do. Temporal Borealis. It's really not that much. And sleight of hand, +3 crit damage. Yeah, not that. Give me Cruelty instead of Vigorous Edge. Jin. Diamond Shield. Shield target ally 3x5, 2x5. The 3 force to all allies is the key here. I don't want to replace the Wishes. I have to replace Jewel Charm. I can't replace either of the other two. Is it time to take Volcanic Guard? It's probably better than Polar Wind. If I use it on the right turn? Yeah. Yeah, that could matter. Antidote Blast +1. And now the final merchant. I was wondering, you're a regular visitor to Pilgrim's Rest, but you don't have a place to stay there, right?
Yes, that is correct. We often come by temporarily for our business.
Where do you spend most of your day then? Where do you sleep?
Well, here, Sally and I don't feel home anywhere outside of the fractured ruins.
You know that's bad for you, right?
Why? Oh, you mean because of the void? Don't worry, Sirix. Many things are known to us.
Skull. Whenever this monster applies a debuff, we don't apply debuffs. Shield all your monsters. Or Wild Ether. Wild Ether is going to be really important. I can't purchase enough bonus experience for that to matter. Alright. Chernobog, please take it easy on me. I didn't have an easy time drafting this run. Well, I probably don't want to use 1 trillion actions this turn, then. I will still use 1 in Unstable Charm. And then I'm going to follow that with just a basic attack against the Water Hands, because it's pretty close to taking that out. I could actually break that hand right now. Don't I have a Poise Break? Yeah, chromatic ether. I broke that hand. I could use much more of... I guess that's sidekick? Oh yeah, that'd be sick. Break that hand. Chromatic skull. Freeze us. Then... Oh, it frees the wrong target. I guess I'm okay using another basic attack from you. It gains some decent resources. That hand this turn is still Earth. Ooh, Jewel Cutter literally just immediately takes that out. Perfect for us. Power on the Naga, because not going to be using another one this turn. We will Jewel Cut. Had a much easier time breaking their hands than I thought I was going to. I'm going to give 2 force to all allies. And then Unstable Charm will cause an attack, courtesy of the force I already have. As well as setting up for Volk Shield. Gotta love it. Okay, so you get a... you get him with all of his buffs on the moment, unfortunately. I don't like that you have him. He's me. He's mine. Gotta get back to the Ashen efficiency of it all. Okay, perfect. With that Naga down, I feel a lot more comfortable. And then I can even follow up with Explosive Rush. I am very surprised that Jin is still up. Oh my god. It dodged again. And again! What even? It's got like 15% evasion, I think, at this moment. Because it doesn't have a dodge stack on it and was dodging all of those anyway? Yeah. It still missed one of those, otherwise it would be dead. See, the problem here is, we're about 1 cycle into the game, and Chernobog is now getting stronger than me, and older than me, of course. And I have 2 power to show for it. Moloko, break the hand that is currently keeping you hostage. to make sure I stay ahead of redirect, as well as additional shielding. Pop that one there. I mean, as long as I can, like, instantly break the hands, it doesn't really matter. Precision Meteor immediately breaks that hand. And I can definitely purge enough that you're not really ever going to do anything to me. Oh, right, that's directed shielding. I should have done that elsewhere. Oops. Volcanic Guard. Largely just to keep up all these single target attacks. Ah. That's a lot of stacks. So yeah, Flame Skewer is currently threatening to do 100 damage to a single target. Realistically, I'm just letting that happen. And then the job is figuring out how to manage the rest of this turn. Precision Meteor also gets almost the entire enemy dead. I'm gonna go Heroic Horn additional power. And generate some resources while taking out Maloko. If you kill the enemies or stagger the hands, it looks like, out of time with one another, you can make it so that they're only spawning one at a time, which is so much better. I will go Reflective Trap this turn. I'm still going all out. Even if it'll be causing some corruption here. Oh, right, you had redirect. Ugh. I don't love how the action preview system doesn't show you that redirect is going to be interfering, but obviously it will be. Sure, the thing is, then you say, well, obviously just check if the enemies have redirect. Sure, but also the intent system or the outcome system is meant to at least be reliable to within, you know, like, did a crit happen, did a crit not happen, you know, kind of like hidden abilities, hidden information. Because otherwise you can't rely on it. And then the argument becomes, well, I should check everything. I should check every number. Really important that it's reliable. Drop Temporal Borealis here. so that I can unstable charm and do it again. Enemy stole my aquatic armor, which they used for free right before attacking. They almost crit me to death as well. Reset action terror. Yeah, all of our allies have a huge amount of terror on them. About halfway through the enemy's health here. Are the hands back already? I don't even have a reactivate target ally. Oh no. That's bad. Breaking that hand there was one of the most impactful things I can do. I think I need to also drop Antidote Flask for removal of 5 Terror there as well. Then it's got to be Diamond Shield, right? Rifle Lightning manages only to hit once. Right. Hopefully the enemy doesn't have like an Earth Bolt attack or anything like that. Fire Skewer. I mean, that's one of the most impactful moves. It's 107 with a 16 follow-up. Precision Meteor is also pretty big right now. I get a lot more stagger out of Jewel Cutter though. Kind of guard for a wee bit more defense there as well. Suspect I should probably just throw the 20 heal at you as well. Love to be focusing on your power instead. And I'll go for Jewel Cutter because it's so much closer to stagger. I mean, we might get there. I will be over the moon and deeply surprised about it, but we might get yeah, that unit has much more health than me. It's also got a big redirect on it. Oh, yeah, it's pretty bad. Yep, I didn't want to trigger that. But... oh god, that could have killed me. So both of these attacks are coming in against... oh, Jin. Damn. I can't really disable the units that are doing the attacking, so the next best thing is... giving you as much defense as I possibly can. Temporal Borealis will reactivate Jin on the top line. This Diamond Shield is a huge amount of shielding as well as some force to help you dodge attacks. That sidekick's really bad for us. Okay, come on. Come on. Big stagger. Not even done attacking yet. Oh my god, we survived on 1 HP. Stop focusing on that one and just kill the big guy. Although I guess I probably need to finish them both off, right? I mean... Flame Skewer for 161 damage. We also get our follow-up there. Perfect. Basic attack does 85, and then also... finishes the round. I know a lot more about the crit and dodge archetypes now. I'm amazed we won. Literally came down to Flame Skewer. So I'm very glad I had Flame Skewer. Good lord. We crafted an absolute slew of mementos here. Got 5 mementos, each of them of shifted monsters. Taking us up to 29 unique monsters at this point.
There's something I want your opinion on, as an Aethermancer.
Oh, do tell?
All living beings share an innate sense of justice, right?
Yes, I'd say so.
Then, how can humans subjugate monsterkin for centuries? And most importantly, after all that, how can they still see themselves as honorable people? I've been thinking about this a lot. How are men capable of such evil and still feeling righteous? It baffles me, it truly does.
You know, I fully relate to your thoughts, though I'm sure for different reasons. I think perspective plays a large part in it. Some people, or even communities, simply lack certain perspectives, while others try to avoid engaging with them by choice. One can be enlightened, while the other intentionally fights change to avoid losing their gained wealth or worldview, which is the worst part of it. Changing that one's perspective is sheer impossible, or at least met with strong resistance. because it means they would need to recognize and realize what they've done, which the resulting guilt they potentially could not bear to carry. So they shut the idea out, seeing themselves as righteous in their ways. Or keep turning a blind eye to things, because that's how it's meant to be.
Perspective, huh? That's an interesting take on it. I think it's a heinous, unjust act that should be seen by all as such, but maybe that's really just due to my gained perspective. Nevertheless, my view on humans stays unchanged.
Understandably so.
They could have chosen a different path, but didn't, one way or another.
We don't even add the level up, but I'm glad to have gotten that conversation from you.
I've been thinking about doing this whole pilgrimage myself once the whole void business is over.
Why the sudden change of heart?
Your talk about Alberto and Juno inspired me. I want to make him proud. Until now, I'd never bothered with the pilgrimage myself, always focusing solely on our community. That needs to change. Thanks for supporting them back then. And us now.
With pleasure. Once we get rid of the void, this place will blossom even more beautifully. I'm sure of it.
Let's make that a reality.
Let's make a deal, Gustavo. Well. Requires 25 different unique mementos. So shifted mementos do not count towards this, which means I exactly have to catch the scorpion. God damn it! It's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. Well, Scorpion, Nyx, Minakawa, any of these will do it. The worthiness principle was truly the last great deed of Saul on Terra Stay. Saul's mind and wisdom were at their peak back then. Before the worthiness principle, the cycle of rebirth was mostly random. There was no order to it. Saul created the worthiness principle as a set of laws and wrote it into the essence of all living beings. Yeah. We've had this conversation before. And, of course, we're not going to be able to take that upgrade either, so that means, again, we'll be waiting until the next run until we can purchase those, but for the moment, my name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Aethermancer, top left has been series playlist for all of my content on the game, past, present, and future YouTube recommendations down below, streaming past are the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. Out of the thank you, and a special thanks this episode to Jazzy. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.